What's going on, YouTuber? This is Abraham. This is another episode of joining the military at age 30A. So, if you know my previous video about joining the military at age 30A, I talked a little bit about what was my goal, what was my plan, what was I gonna be doing to join the military, and but I didn't specify a lot of stuff. So, in this video, I'm going to be turning telling you about my journey and what happened and what was my experience. So first, my first step was I went to the recruiter with my friend because he was joining the Army Reserve. So I went with him to the Army Reserve um, recruiter center, and the recruiter over there, she kind of like was pulling me to join the Army Reserve, and I told her, hey, I got two kids, and I'm married, plus I'm 38 and the age for the army is 35. So I told her all that, and then she said, yeah, it's no problem, it's no issue at all, just come fill out this paperwork. But I told her again, I repeat again, I'm 38 and your age is 35. Yeah, but in the reserve it's not like that. Well, she's supposed to be she should she's supposed to know more than me. So I told her, okay. So I fill out all the paperwork. I bring her all the information that I need to gather for her to be able to submit it to the commander. And also, start my first step on it is kind of like take the practice test of the ASBA. So I took that test of the ASBA and I failed it. Yeah, I failed the test, the practice test. So she told me, okay, you study a little bit. So that's what I did, study a little bit for a few weeks. I came back to take my second practice test. It's supposed to be a practice test. So I took it and I passed. I passed. Everybody was happy. Yeah, you passed the test. I said, why you guys are so happy if I passed the practice test? But guess what? They didn't give me the practice test. They gave me a real test in their office. So yeah, guys, you got your first ASVAB test. You can take in the office of the recruiters. I think they can do that in any branch, and it's really short. It's not like that long, boring test that you need to take in maps. I did that once a long time ago, uh, kind of like after college. It's boring. It's like over 100 questions, and But this one in the recruiter center is really short, really convenient. But the only problem was that I didn't put attention on the question. I know I studied for, to pass it with at least 75, but I was just clicking, boop, 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 just answer like super quick. And hey, it works. It wasn't the score that I really want, but I passed. I actually want to work in construction. I want to be an engineering. So kind of like a civil engineer, structural engineering, something like that. So I passed. I got enough score to join that specific MOS. But remember, MOS because I was applying in the army. So anyway, I submitted my paperwork. I passed the test, and then after that, I would submit all the paper to the commander. And after that, they never called me back. So I called back after a month, and you know, hey, I sent an update on my application, and they say, yeah, it didn't get approved. I say, what are you talking about? It didn't get approved. So yeah, so they say, yeah, it didn't get approved because you had two kids and your age. Remember what I tell you guys at the beginning about I told her I was 38 at the beginning and I have a family, of course. So yeah, I didn't qualify to join the Army Reserve. So I didn't waste time, and then I wait I wait a week, and then I call right away the Air Force recruiter, active duty, and she checked all the paperwork. Everything was set up. I already got my package, and I just gave it to her, and I was all set up. And she told me, yes, you qualify. I told her, hey, I told her I have two kids. So she said, oh, don't worry. You can have up to two kids, and worst case scenario, we just do a waiver. It wouldn't be a big deal. So yeah, after that I went again to MEPS to take a ASVAB test, but this ASVAB test is only to verify if that I didn't cheat on the previous test that I got in the army facility. Um, so I passed that one. It was only like few questions. I don't remember how many, but it was just few questions. I passed the test. After that, that night I sleep on the hotel next to MEPS, and then after that I kind of like went back home, set up everything, make sure everything's fine before I go to BMT. All the financial day in place. You need to take care of all that stuff before you go to BMT. And yeah, that was my experience. They sent me an appointment to go to MEPS to do the physical. Then after the physical, I chip out. Next day, I chip out to BMT to the boot camp, and yeah, it was pretty quick. Um, just make sure before you go, make sure you have all your finance square, um, and if you have any debt, pay it off. I did have debt, like my credit card and my car at the moment, but it wasn't a big deal. I put auto payments on everything, and everything was fine. So that's it. That's all that happened. And yes, I joined the military at age 38, and my next video is going to be about my experience in the BMT, and then another video on my tech school. So my AFSC, that is equal to MOS in the Army. I'm a instructor, so really love it. So far, really good experience in BMT in the boot camp, and a lot of good experience in the tech school also. So thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.